I'm the head coach at FIU. We have a really good year, and I get offered the Minnesota job at 30 years old, job in the Big Ten. We had some success. We weren't horrible by any means, but we did not have the consistent success that I dreamed of. And after 8 years, at about 38 years old, 37 years old, I was fired. And that was very humbling and very sobering. And I had no choice but to pick myself off the mat, acknowledge what I need to do better, and grow. And the greatest thing that ever happened to me was New Mexico, because they called me and offered me a job. I'd been there one time for a game in the Elite Eight. My dad beat West Virginia to go to the Final Four in the pit. So I took a leap of faith, and I would not be at a dream job like Xavier without the people at New Mexico. I wanted to be at a basketball school. You know, the landscape is substantially changing right now in front of our eyes. And I truly felt like the Big East is going to be at the forefront after all of these things happen in April 7th and so on, to where we're going to be competing for championships and we're going to have a lot of resources that others are going to be fighting for. So I always felt like if we could get to a basketball school, it's not that I'm greedy and don't want to share, I would certainly want to do that. I want it to be in an amazing city. An amazing city. Cincinnati is a place that I have spent a lot of time in. I lived in Louisville for a long time, lived in Lexington for a long time. We would come up here all the time, whether it's for Reds games, Bengals games. I've experienced many games in this building, and it's just an unbelievable, supportive community. And then I want it to be in the Big East. The Big East Conference is the premier basketball conference in all of college basketball. Like-minded institutions, all about academics certainly, but basketball is always at the forefront of it. And I've been in this building, and I can tell you it is a special home court advantage. Certainly, we know how important the crosstown shootout is. I know that it's important to you guys, and I value that, and we will be ready to go.